name's Mhairi and this is my vlog. And this week we're going to talk about how to make a vision board. Now, that sentence I would have never said prior to moving to California, because that is something that I've adopted in Los Angeles. There are certain things about LA I will not do, like tattoos or believing in the vortexes of negative energy up Runyon Canyon. That's a step too far. But I do appreciate the idea of a vision board. And I'm just going to talk to you this week about vision boards for the year, because I just made my vision board for 2016 at the weekend. And Heidi asked me, well, she thought it might be a good idea for a vlog. So here I'm going, Heidi, I hope this works. Anyway, what a vision board is for the year is, it's when you think about what sort of words you would like to have as your theme, almost like your mantra for the year. So last year I had two words. I had brave and I had love. And those were the two words that I kind of held on to that were, well, essentially were the theme of my year last year. And so in 2016, I'm thinking about what I want to bring in to my year. Like, what words do I want to really think about? And if the going gets tough, that I can hold on to those words and it can bring me back to my center and really what I'm trying to focus on this year. So I have three words for this year. They are believe, faith, and courage. So they're quite strong words, and I'm excited about them because they're the words I really want to think about and push myself to be and encompass more in my life. So the process of making a vision board, for the last couple of weeks since the beginning of January, I've been thinking about what words I want to use as my theme, because you don't want to go wrong. You don't want to make this a hasty decision and think, I'll do positive thinking or something, and then realize in March that you wish that you'd actually chosen grace or something else, because then you're in a pickle. You've got to wait to 2017. So you want to give yourself time to percolate so you're sure you're on the right track. And then last year I did this on my own. I did this process on my own. But this year my friend Gabby came over. We made pancakes, which was a disaster. So obviously I was trying to think, I hope that's not boding not well for 2016. I just think, no, the pancakes I'm just going to think of as rising above it because they were nearly inedible. But anyway, less said about that the better. But Gabby came over and another Californianism truth, we did a little meditation, which I might not get away with in Aberdeen or something. But we basically focused our mind on the good things that we wanted to bring in for the year after our pancakes. And we then started making our vision board. So first of all, we went and we bought a big piece of card from an art store down the road. And then we had loads of magazines all around us. And basically, some of the time we talked, some of the time we didn't, because basically the thing is, it's almost an unconscious finding of images that speak to you, of words that come out to you, of sort of a pictorial reference. I think of a vision board, to be frank, as a subconscious version of where your heart is right now. So it's not really your head thinking things. It's more where your heart draws you to when you're flicking through loads of magazines. And then you sort of rip out loads of stuff, and then you start to arrange it and you start to really think about it. And you really have to think about it because you don't want to call in the wrong things. So you make this sort of collage, and then you stick it down, and then you put it up on the wall, and then we drank champagne, because obviously one should celebrate your year and what you're bringing in. So that's basically how I did it, and I'm just going to show you what it actually is. This is my vision board for 2016. So, you've got some things about elegance, because clearly I appreciate elegance, and this is, I just really love this image. It's like a slip in the forest, and I love forests. And then this is a nice little quote of this person saying, I ask myself daily, what is worth my time, attention, prana, love? The insight that comes from this inquiry is like a torch leading me through the dark. And I thought that was really nice, because sometimes you can get spun out by loads of other stuff that people are saying or you're reading, and it can be quite helpful just to close that down and, and focus on what you're trying to do. Making waves, obviously. Me and Holster, we're going to make waves with the show. This is really romantic, because that's what I want this year. And this, this is flying. Obviously, I like the eagle. So this is the idea of taking flight, and hot air balloons being untethered. There's another bird. Traveling and whatnot. Sensuality, because I appreciate a yellow slip. I'm not really good with yellow, but I do like yellow slips. And this is saying a riad of my own. And that, I love Morocco. I really, really love Morocco. And this is just a gorgeous picture of this woman who's created a sanctuary in chaos. So obviously that's a metaphor for a million things, but I would take that. I would take that literally. I would love an actual riad. I love the idea of having lots of friends and family come around at home and having this very communal kitchen. I love the Italian Riviera or the Amalfi Coast. So I hope that's in my 2016. Flowers, I love flowers. I love roses. This is Norway, and I really want to see the Northern Lights. So why not make it this year? And this is sky and all that. And I just thought this is hanging out. And I thought about cutting that off, but then I thought no, I want to think outside the lines. So I'm even taking my vision board outside the lines. And this is a pearl because I love pearls, because they fight against adversity and then it's a beautiful thing. So obviously there's a million metaphors in that. And this is a throw cushion, and I've just recently inherited a sewing machine, and I've tasked myself with making one throw cushion this year. And inspiring is what I want to be and what I want to do with the show. And a nice little house, street with houses. And there you go. So that's my vision board. And I don't know, what do you think? Do you have vision boards for the year, or do you do one every week? Anyway, let's start the conversation.